We have got some incredible new nonfiction books that I cannot wait to share with you. One of my favorites is the Big Book of Numbers. This book is beautiful. It has vibrant illustrations and lots of fun information about numbers. So you're gonna see a number on each page, like this is the number 1, and it's gonna show you lots of things that only have one thing, like a unicorn has one horn, a unicycle has one wheel, a hole in one is when you get, the ball in on the first try and golf, Cyclops has one eye. And so as you turn the page, you're gonna see more and more things that are true to that number. So like a triangle has 3 sides, an octopus has 3 hearts, a tricycle has 3 wheels. So you go through the book and you learn about the numbers 1 through 12. And then when you get to the last page, this one's really fun. This just shows you some fun facts about bigger numbers like Route 66, and it's unlucky to go to the 13th floor in a hotel. There's 88 keys on a piano, 206 bones in the body. This book is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. This beautiful book is Birdhouse, and it has fun flaps to lift all throughout as you learn about birds and their habitats and how they live. And so there's going to be flaps on every single page that have bite-sized chunks of information. We never want to overwhelm the reader with lots of text. This is just a fun discovery book. So they're going to be able to lift the flap and read about birds, different types of birds with this book. If you like this one, you might also enjoy Bug Hotel, which also came out recently, and this one's all about bugs. State Capitals is another really incredible nonfiction book that we've just added, and this one really helps your child explore the capital cities of every single state. So it's going to tell you about the population and other large cities in that state, and the bird and flower and the flag of that state. It's going to have a bite-sized chunk of information about the state, and then it's going to show you some famous landmarks and tell you a little bit about them. So this is true for every single state in the United States. It's going to be listed in here. And then at the end of the book, I love all the bright, colorful illustrations in here. Just so fun. Such a fun way to learn about states and their capitals and some famous landmarks around our nation. At the end, it has the state flowers and animals for every single state compiled in one place, and it has those state flags compiled in one place as well. This one is a great book for babies, toddlers, and even children in pre-K or kindergarten because it's really going to walk them through their day. This is another fun Lift the Flap book, and it goes from their morning when they first wake up with fun flaps to lift to going to school, to lunchtime, and all of these little flaps are just great conversation starters with your kids. Like, what do you think they're having for lunch? What would you like to have for lunch? So these are really great ways for you to talk to your children about what they can expect in their day. If your child really likes routine, maybe they're about to go to school, this is a book that I would definitely recommend so that they can really think through their day and what happens all throughout the day. And of course it ends with bedtime. Look Inside Nature is an awesome resource for your older children that really love the outdoors. This one has a little bit more information on every page, but it still has those great flaps that you can lift to learn more about what you're seeing. So here's one about bees. And so all throughout the book, it's gonna give them more information if they want it about different creatures and plants. This is a great resource for nature lovers. The Big Book of Comparisons is a really fun new book that will help your children compare the world around us. And so as we look at this book, it's gonna do some things like show you how big is big. When you think of the biggest things in the world, well, how much do they really compare to each other if you put them side by side? So for instance, Big Ben and the redwood tree, when you size them up, the redwood tree is actually taller. Did you know that? Pretty interesting. So when we look at these pages, we're gonna learn about things that are big and small, light and heavy, far and near, and it's just gonna show how things compare to each other all around the world. It says you'll never look at the world the same way again. From small to big, fast to slow, light to heavy, high to low, this book contains hundreds of astounding comparisons and amazing facts. Peek Inside a Tree is adorable, and this new Lift the Flap book is perfect for your toddlers that are just learning about the world around them. There's lots of cute animals in this book, and it's going to tell them all about what they eat and where they live. There's more illustrations than text because at this age, we don't want lots of overwhelming text. We want mostly fun things to explore. And all of these flaps help your children really become engaged in the book, and so they're going to retain the information better than if you just read a picture book to them, because they are physically interacting with the book. So we love our Lift the Flap books. I hope that you guys find some amazing books for your family.